I've got a lovely view of
my behind.
your booty. Okay. I feel like we just nibbled in that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really, I mean, what have we done? Just picked? Are you a picker?
Yeah. 1,000,000%.
All day?
I always pick.
Yeah.
The thing is, I get this thing delivered.
What?
So it's like...
I get this thing delivered. And what is that thing?
It's like ingredients so you can make your meals up every week. It's amazing.
Oh, is it HelloFresh?
It's Gusto?
Okay, so it's like that.
Yeah, but it's similar. And I just take out all the ingredients. I never follow the recipes. I just like
you don't?
cook the asparagus, have that.
Oh, you don't? So he just gets his shopping delivered?
Yeah.
So you might as well just order from Waitrose or Sainsbury's.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Because I'm not actually, I ordered it to cook the meals, but I don't actually do that. Oh, nutter.
Hello, honeys.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, he's getting up, he's leaving.
Sorry.
The hello, honeys was too much. I need to shut the door, yeah.
I remember
need to
watching
shut
the
the door.
video with the door open
I
once.
love, oh what, and it annoyed you?
No, everyone was like, that's really annoyed me that you left your door open.
No. See, my problem is I point out the bad things, so I would have been like, oh, the door's open. No one would have recognised it probably, but there's Imogen like, oh, my button's undone, you know? Okay, anyway, hello honeys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, then hi, my name's Imogen. Please subscribe because guess what? Well, obviously you can see I'm with Mark.
Hello.
Oh my god, if you don't know who Mark is, you all already know who Mark is, but you need to go and subscribe. Look at his video because we did a little, I would say a mukbang, but
yeah.
Is it that? And how do you say it?
A snack bang.
A snack. Starting something new. Okay, very exciting. Yeah, we just ate this. We have donuts, but we didn't even eat them.
Yeah, should we open them now?
Yeah, let's open them now. Although I don't know because I feel like I want to save for the train journey home, but get yours out.
Can I get mine out?
Yeah, choose which one you wanted. Because I got you a milk chocolate one or
The sugar dump.
yeah, have that. Okay. I want you to like it.
I will.
Okay. Is it raspberry?
I smell all my food before
I feel like that's raspberry because you can see the little lumpy bits and it looks darker than strawberry, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I love raspberry.
Today, we are very excited. Oh, you just eat Ethan. We're apparently doing a mukbang as well here. Don't worry about it, that's fine. We've got our Costa drinks. Please don't hate me because I know I love Starbucks normally, but here. And today we're going to be doing a Hun Hotline advice, relationship, friendships. You all sent me your questions on Instagram, so thanks so much. And I'm just going to throw them at Mark. So I've had a little look.
Oh no!
No, I haven't even really had a look at them, really. Okay, let's do this one. What do you do if your other half's parent dislikes you?
Oh, okay.
It's a difficult one.
It is, because I'm that sort of person, like, I would want everyone to like me.
Same. Especially if you're marrying into their family.
Oh god.
Yeah.
God knows what I'll be like then. Please. I'll buy you
I can't marry you until you're not.
Because I love, like, obviously love getting on with people,
Yeah,
and I would
same.
probably be so devoed if I didn't get on with my partner's mum or dad.
But it might be that they're a little bit cold.
Yeah.
Maybe it might. I don't believe it would be you anyway.
No.
I feel like it wouldn't be you. But I feel like you should. It depends how old you are. It depends how old you are. If you're younger, then there's nothing you can really do about it because your boyfriend or partner's living with their parents. Like that's for it for the moment. But when you're older, you don't see your family as often if you don't need to or want to.
Yeah.
Like, as you grow up, obviously I want to see my parents all the time and I'm back and forth, mums and dads all the time. But when you're older, it wouldn't be as big of an issue as when you're younger. Don't you think?
It depends how like close they are as well.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know, maybe like arrange like a little dinner or a drinks. Like I don't know, I just think like be kind, show that you love their daughter or son or whatever. Just show that you're like a nice person.
Yeah. And maybe bring it up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Just bring it up with them and just say, I feel like your family don't really like me.
Oh my god, I feel like I'd do that.
Yeah, I would do that.
I'd be like, why don't they like me?
Why do they like me?
Yeah.
And he'll probably say they do like you. Maybe you're just worrying and they do actually really like you. But the thing is, don't look into it too much and don't analyse it because that's what I would do.
Oh god, yeah.
I would worry about, wouldn't you? I'd worry.
Yeah.
So just don't worry about it, princess. I'm sure they do like you, and if they don't, then just be polite, continue to be nice, because if they don't like you and they haven't got a reason, then that's their own problem.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Just carry on, like, it's about you and the person you're with as well, so that's really important.
Don't let it come between you.
Oh god, no.
Oh no.
But if like the partner starts playing up, being like, oh I really need to get up with my parents, and like, then that makes it even more awkward. But I would like, tell me what to do then.
Yeah. Just be polite, say thank you all the time when if they cook you dinner.
Yeah.
Just give them no option to dislike you.
Yeah.
and find out why they dislike you, and try and maybe, if they do have a reason, maybe they think something about you, then just prove them wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I would do.
Yeah, you have to, don't you? Okay, next one. Cute.
Oh, look at us.
I much prefer the Hun Hotline situation, talking to someone, because sometimes it's just me talking at the Huns, and then I'm like,
yeah, it's so nice to bounce off someone.
To bounce off someone. Yeah. It's so much nicer to have someone there. A friend. It's our first time we met today. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I feel like I've known you for ages.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
some people you just meet and you like click.
And I already knew that I would with you.
Yeah.
Unless you're a liar and the person you are on your videos isn't you, but you are. You know what I mean? When you watch videos and you're like, I hope they're like that in real life.
Have you met people that are not?
Yeah, have you? Yeah. And you go over and think you're the best mate because you're like, hi, like, you know.
And I'm like, oh, you're a liar. You're a fraud. You're a liar, and I'm going to expose you.
And this is where we expose. No, I'm joking. Okay, cute. Next one. How can I feel more confident with my body?
Oh my god.
Right, this is that's a really difficult thing, because I feel like no one can actually tell you how to feel confident. Don't you think?
Start off by, and this is the hardest one, is don't compare yourself to what you see.
On social media as well.
Social media is amazing, obviously, for what we do.
Yeah,
but it can also be the end of everything.
Yeah. You start comparing yourself and looking at these people, and I actually feel so sorry for the younger generation, because obviously there's a lot of girls on Instagram who have amazing boobs, and maybe they've had them done or anything or something like that.
Yeah.
And when you're 13, 14 looking at these girls, you can't go and get your boobs done.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, why are my boobs growing? And I'm not like that girl. But you have to understand, angels, that some of Instagram is what people want you to see.
And fabricated.
It's fabricated, yeah.
Yeah.
No one goes on YouTube or Instagram. Well, we do. I'm very open. You're very open. We talk about our story time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no one wants to really expose when they're having a rubbish day. Or, you see relationships on Instagram and you think they're the best relationships in the world. That's not true. That's not always the case.
I could literally count on my hand people that I know who are so happy online, but offline, I will never hear the end of them. Like, and I'm just like,
isn't that strange?
So why are you putting this online? Like, who are you proving to? Like, why would you want everyone to think you're happy when you're not?
It's a level of acceptance I think people think they need to have, and that's just not real life.
Yeah.
Like, I love my family so much. Don't get me wrong. I have days where we argue. I'm not going to put that on. I'm not going to put that online because no one's going to want to watch my family arguments because they're a bit mental. I'm like, But I feel like the one thing you need to, you can't do that, can you?
No, and I think it's made it so easier these days for you to like compare yourself to people. And I just think just stay in your own lane. Like, like in a world where everyone's trying to be the same, don't be.
Be you.
Be you. And that's so.
That.
Yeah. Is that a good art quote?
That's a really nice quote.
Might put that on my wall.
Yeah, do it.
Just pen.
Along with some paper. But I actually believe that is the first place to start. Like, I see so many girls going to the gym or boys going to the gym, and they've got backgrounds of girls with bodies that, the thing is, you can't always be, you're not going to be the same as someone because you're you.
Yeah.
Like, you could try and get the same body as someone else, but your body's built differently to other people. Like, I've always had dancer legs, I've always had dancer thighs. I'm never going to have stick thin legs. I'm never going to have stick, I'm not saying I'm fat, I'm just saying I'm never going to have stick thin legs because I grew up dancing. I've got muscle on my legs. And that sometimes I used to worry about when I was younger, but now I'm like, you know what? That's my body and I love it. And I feel like the less you compare, the happier you'll be.
I know, and like, I feel like if you're striving for something, when you get it and you don't feel that like happiness,
you're like,
you've just wasted all that mental health on it.
So true.
And
then you're like, oh, I thought this was going to change my life, but it hasn't.
No, sometimes like, you can look amazing on the outside, but inside you're like, oh, wasn't worth it. I've lost that along the way. I've lost this along the way, and then like, what have you got to show? Great bod, but
it's so true. And like, sometimes you have a bad day, but it doesn't make it a bad life. Like, some days I'm like, oh, did you like the Zona? Good, I love that. Some days I have bad days where I'm like, and it might be my hormones playing up, and I might be like due on my blob or whatever, you know what I mean? And you look in the mirror, and this is actually genuinely me being honest, and you look in the mirror and you're like, I am rank. And you have those days, but then the next day I'm like, I'm fit as, like, I look good. And it's like, you can't take that negative into the next day. Because you're like, this is a new day, I'm gonna smash it today. Don't you think?
100%.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, I think like, everything's relative. But I think the majority is to like hold on to them good days as well. Like, when you do feel good, hold on to that and remember when you're having a crap day.
Be like, actually, yesterday was alright, so I'll leave today.
Yeah. And I feel like we were going through that period where people were like, oh, we want to look like this, blah, blah, blah. And then it was very like originality, which was doing great. And now I feel like we're going back into the bit where we want to look the same. No, you are like, I think it's so important to just be happy with what you have and what you can achieve. Everyone's got their own lane. Take
yourself off social media for a bit, maybe, if that helps. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't look at social media. I upload my photo on Instagram, I like some people's photos, I'm active with all of you, but I actually don't look at other girls. I'm like, there are so many attractive, beautiful girls in the world, but I don't have to sit there thinking that I need to look like them, because I just think that's a negative space to be in. Like, if I'm not happy in my own skin, I need to work on that rather than thinking I need to be like someone else. And you know, we all have bad days, but you have to own it and be like, right, I had a bad day yesterday, but I'm going to tell myself I'm a boss baby girl and I'm about to tackle life. Yeah. Don't you think?
100%. And I think it's like, I think it's so also like speaking about it to your friends or because everyone, I feel like everyone has their own journey with like this similar thing.
So true.
And like personally for me, when I started speaking about it, everyone around me were like, oh my god, yeah, me too. And it just makes you feel better, because the worst thing is like looking at all these amazing people and thinking, oh my god, I'm the only person like who thinks this. But when you speak to your friends about it,
they relate to you.
They relate to you, and like there's nothing. I know it's so cliche. Yeah, like the thing is that I love about YouTube the most is like when you say something and people are like, oh, I get that.
Same.
And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, like when you do a story and you open up about something and then people are like, I've been through that, and you're like, thank God I'm not the only, not that you want other people to suffer.
Oh god, no.
But you're like happy that you're not alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people can like, sometimes oh god.
How rude.
Southland.
You know, you're back in London. As soon as I get on the train, I'm like, I hear the signs, I'm like, back in London.
I love it though.
I know, I feel safe.
Yeah, I'm just like,
there's someone, go and sort someone out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, obviously, like, not in that sense, but it's just like,
I love it.
I love like the hustle and bustle.
A rough and just having fights.
I just love like the whole, like when Zoe first came here, because she lives in like a field, she was like, Mark, how do you sleep? I'm like, I love it.
But yeah, you're just used to it. Yeah.
I love noise pollution.
London. Oh yeah.
I
love pollution in London.
Noise pollution. Not pollution. I love noise pollution.
So Mark, I think I'm gonna have to come down. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Have I got any raspberries?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Teeth are lovely.
Thank you. It's yours.
Don't judge me.
Why?
No, really don't judge me. I'm about to tell you this because I feel like I can tell you this now. I left my toothbrush in Brighton. I haven't brushed my teeth today. Don't come near me. I had about 50 mints. I bought a pack of mints, the big one. You know, the big. Because I was like, oh my god.
Do you want to brush your teeth?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Because I'm going home after this whole night.
Yeah.
And like, my breath doesn't smell because you would have said something. Actually, you probably wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
Your breath doesn't smell.
Although we are definitely friends because he spat on me and I loved it.
Not like the way you think. I was talking and I got excited.
Can I get a pillow? Because I love pillows on my lap.
Oh yeah, I just like to hold it.
So do I.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god, that's why I love hot water bottles. Oh my god. Because I just have something there. Like when I go to the cinema, I leave my handbag on my lap.
Oh, it's just like something I put my socks in the microwave last night.
Can you do that?
I did Google it afterwards.
And it was fine?
Yeah, it's fine. Just kept me nice.
Oh, are they warm?
Yeah, but it goes quite quickly.
Your flat's nice and warm though.
The heat's on.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Imogen loves it. She wants to move in. Right. Next one.
Oh god, yeah, sorry.
No, I feel like but feel confident in your body, princess, because you're amazing.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, tell yourself it as well every day. Right, here we go. Imogen, I need your help. So I recently split up with my boyfriend of 2 years due to him not treating me right, not putting me first, putting little effort into our relationship. Nearly 3 months later, I've started talking to someone new who I think I'm starting to like. But my ex has recently come back into my life and wants to try again, promising he'll change. Do I give it another go with my ex or pursue someone new?
Pursue someone new.
100%, princess.
Oh.
Get rid.
What did you say to me? As soon as someone that has treated you badly knows that you're moving on, they come right back up your ass crack.
They come running back because he doesn't want you to move on. He's like panicking now because he's like, she's moving on, like, and it's like they sense it. Even if he doesn't know, he'll think that you're moving on.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people, they don't want to lose their control or their grasp of you, but he will still treat you the same way. Because you were with him for long enough to know. Yeah. You were with him for long enough to know. If he was going to change, he would have changed when you broke up and said, I don't want to leave me, I'll change for you. He only wants to change now, and maybe you should turn around to him and say, listen, it's too late.
Yeah, too late. Honestly, believe me, don't go back. No. I've been there.
Same.
Don't do it.
And you do it because you think, I need to give them another chance because just for my head.
Yeah.
Actually, it ends up screwing your head up more because you're like, this was no good for me.
And I think it's human nature as well to like hold on to the good memories you have with that person. Like when it was me, I was just like, oh,
you forget all the bad.
Yeah, I know. But you need to like, that's when your friends come in, like us, and we're telling you,
this,
yeah,
and he did that,
he did this, he did that. And it's so important to have that, like, remembering that, because you can have good times with these people, of course. Yeah. No, you know what you went through. If you can face going through that again, mate, it's your judge of character and stuff like that. But I would say no.
But look how you open look how you open it to us. Like you said,
I need your help.
Yeah, and he wasn't good in the relationship. Like you've already told us that. Why would you want to go back to that when you have someone new, fresh, someone who wants to treat you right? Give that a go.
Yeah.
And if what's meant to be will be. Like if you're meant to be with your ex, it'll somehow work out that in life the new one won't work out, and he'll still be there. But don't push away this new person for someone who's not good.
Because you could miss something with this amazing new person.
Yeah.
Yeah. F that. Don't do it.
Go to the new one, hun. I'm telling you.
Good luck.
Yay! We want to know. Oh, we love love.
We love love.
We were talking about it, except we don't like nasty people at weddings, but we love love.
Can we come to your wedding?
Yeah, please. Oh my God. When you get married, you'll look fab.
Do you think?
Oh my God, with those trousers, yeah, you'll need something like that. You'll need a statement.
Do you know what they do though? They fray a lot.
Why does your face off? Have I just got no memory?
No? Oh no, it goes off after like 15 minutes.
Why does it do it?
I don't know.
It's good. It's a reminder, like constantly, that we talk too much.
Yeah.
You've spoken too much, hon.
You're talking.
Oh my God, am I alright?
No.
You like pollution. I can't speak.
I can't speak usually either.
Okay, next one. Right.
Yeah. Good luck, love.
Yeah. My question didn't fit on the box in your story. I found out that, whoa there, fella. I found out that my boyfriend had been on multiple different dating sites, and when I confronted him about it, he said he was just seeing who was on there. I also found this girl's pictures in lingerie that he had screenshotted off her Instagram, which I know isn't cheating, I beg to differ, as such, but I still didn't like it. He also received nude pictures from his ex that she made a new number for, which she has numerous as he keeps blocking her, but he's saving them in his notes. When I found them, he said he was just keeping them to try and get her to leave him alone. Basically, my question is, am I stupid for staying with him because I do kind of believe him, but my trust has gone mostly? Listen, Angel, you're not stupid because, listen, we all go through things where you're like, your judgment goes out the window, especially when you're in love, you're blind. Love does actually blind you. You look at yourself and you're like, even a friend, like when you love that friend sometimes, and your friend is actually not a very good person, everyone else around you can see it, but you can't until you realise their true colours. But I'm saying, princess, listen, I know this sounds silly and maybe I'm a bit uptight, maybe I am, but I'm quite old-fashioned, and I think if a boy's doing that, that is cheating for me.
Yeah, that was my question. I was going to ask, like, Are you
like that?
Yeah, I'm so old-fashioned. Like, if I was with someone and they went out and it was a stupid drunken night and they kissed someone, obviously I'd be fuming.
Yeah.
But I think
calculated things like that.
Yeah, like screenshotting and having chats and
going on dating websites.
Yeah.
Who does he need to date?
Yeah.
Who does he need to date?
Yeah.
Send him to me, I'll tell him off.
No, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like
me. I'll tell him.
Yeah, we both will. I think personally for me, sometimes that sort of behaviour is worse than actually like something like physical, like a kiss. Because obviously
it's sneaky.
Yeah.
It's sneaky. He's going behind your back. This whole ex-girlfriend thing as well, like why is he keeping her number if he's blocking them? Like why is he keeping her number? Listen, Angel, I'm not trying to make you feel bad about what you're doing, but honestly you have to build your self-esteem up and your confidence, because the only reason you're with him, I think, is because you feel like you can't get anyone else. Because I know you stay in relationships because you hold on to the good, like we were saying, and you hold on to thinking they will change, and you believe their lies because you love him and you want to believe his lies.
Yeah.
Like you want to believe him because you want to hope that he's better for you, but actually there are so much better people out there.
Yeah, I feel like all my answers are just going to be like, sack him off.
Yeah, sack him.
Because I feel like...
I'm so glad I've got you in my life. You are, honestly, your advice, I think you're very to the point and very honest.
Yeah, because
your friends say that.
Yeah, I think that is me, because obviously like, I've always been that person that hasn't been in like relationships, but I've seen what's happened to like people around me, people I love. So I'm usually quite cutthroat like that. So when I was getting played, I was like, no, you're out, sorry.
Wow, that's really good. But very hard to be like that.
Yeah, but like when you meet me, I'm like, I will accept everyone, and it will like take a while. But I'm quite happy now, learning and what I've been through. You've just got to do it, because
life's so short.
Yeah, and you've only got you. like you've only got you.
It's so true. It's so true.
Yeah.
Because essentially, at the end of the day, you think your family love you, and your friends love you, and your partner loves you, like whatever relationships you're in. But actually, at the end of the day, you're the one that has to look after yourself, and especially if your health goes. I know when I was in hospital, or whatever, you really actually know you've got to put yourself first.
Yeah.
You have to, because yes, everyone around you can love you, but if you're not happy, then you're not going to live a nice life.
I know.
Like, you have to live your life for you. And I think that if you're in this unhealthy relationship, actually, you're going to be unhappy.
And what do you get out of it?
Yeah.
Like, what are you getting out of it?
Just wasted time.
Yeah. But it's so difficult because some people are like, oh, that's so selfish, but no, it ain't.
It's not selfish.
It's
and
not.
actually, yeah, okay, if you want to call it selfish, call it selfish. You need to be selfish in this world because you have to put yourself first.
And people will walk all over you.
Because what if you get to 30 with this person? I don't know how old you are, Angel, but what if you get to 30 and then you're like, you're stuck because you got to 30 and you're now like, I spent all this time trying to make you be someone you're not. And eventually, I remember my auntie told me once, she was like, with her ex-husband, she said, I had a pot of marbles and he had a pot of marbles, and all through our relationship I was giving him my marbles because I was like, no, you need them because I'm going to support you and you're going to change the person. So she's thinking, I'm adding all my marbles to you to help you. And then when he did the dirty on her and she was left with nothing, she was like, oh my God, I gave you all my marbles, I lost everything just to make you happy, when actually I'm left with now nothing.
Yeah.
It's so true.
And I just feel like my biggest thing as well is like, when you do get older and you look back, like, oh, obviously you might have learned from it, which I think is great, but regret is my worst thing.
Same.
Imagine all that fun and like getting out there and meeting new people you could have had.
I think a lot of people stay in relationships because they're scared of the unknown.
And it's like comforting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you think, I'm not going to find anyone else because I've been with this person for so long, and I'm not going to find anyone else that does this for me, does that for me. But you will. Trust me, you actually will. Can I ask you, do you cry at up?
Do I cry?
At up.
At up?
Yeah. We're watching it. We are watching it when I come around for a sleepover. Do you cry at films or not?
Yes.
Okay, good. I cry so much.
Yeah.
When I was watching Children Need, I was a mess. I
can't
cry all
watch
the
it.
time. Yeah.
I can't watch
okay,
it.
good. You're a crier.
I'm a massive crier.
Okay, good. That makes me feel happy.
But I'm
not happy.
crying.
So do I. Some people are like, oh my God, don't take it so personally. And I'm like, no, it's affecting me because I feel for other people. And I'm like, I like
empathetic.
Yeah, are you that?
Yes.
I am, and I find it really hard when I don't meet people that are it, like they can't empathise.
Oh my God, same.
And I'm like, do you not see it from that person's point of view?
Yeah, because when I'm like saying this story and I'm getting really irate and emotional, and they're just like, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's so one level, and you're like, can you not see that someone would be upset?
Yeah. And then I start making things up just to make them cry.
Yeah.
Just
I'm like, cry! Yeah, and I want people to understand, like, that, like, if you went through something and I don't know how it feels, I would try and put myself in your position and be like, oh my God, you poor thing. Some people are like, oh, I don't know what it's like. And you're like, well, you will one day.
I just love crying.
Yeah, me too. I feel happy when I've cried. You're a very popular man, aren't you, Mark?
My phone, I'm sorry, it's so rude of me.
It's not rude, don't worry, I'm on it now. I'm not actually looking at questions, I'm just bitching about you.
Either way,
Okay, here we go. My
am
friend...
I too cash?
No, I love it.
Yeah?
You're being serious, but I can't see my legs, but I'm just like chilling. Also, do I like a bit of a trav tuck in that end, but I want to keep the warmth because you know when you have trousers...
Goes up. That's why I always wear tights.
My friends have all turned to drugs, and I only ever see my boyfriend feel like I need a new group of friends.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. I feel like, actually, I like talking about this. I feel like our generation, or like the younger generation, drugs are so apparent.
Are they?
Oh my goodness, when I worked in clubs, it is like everywhere, and I'm like, I'm scared to bring up children now, because I think, is everyone just doing it?
I'm so, what's the word?
Naive.
Naive.
I was before I worked in clubs.
Yeah.
So I was very naive. I grew up in Brighton, didn't know anything about drugs. My parents bubble wrapped me. Like, Brighton's quite like, you know, there's a lot of different people and a lot of different from a lot of different backgrounds. My parents bubble wrapped me. I didn't know about drugs. Came to London, worked in clubs, saw everything.
Yeah, because that's me. I'm like, I love the clubs. Like, obviously, I love a drink as well. My friend.
We need to go on a night out. Oh my God, no, I would love it so much.
Oh my God.
Okay, we need to.
I feel like we just dominate the whole dance
and just
floor.
dance and live our lives.
Yeah. Love it.
I'm really sad that your friends are like that actually, because you're not like that clearly, because you wouldn't say that it's a problem. So you need to, you do need a new group of friends, and don't feel bad that you're spending more time with your boyfriend. Because if your friends all do drugs, like I know a lot of my friends have other friendship groups, and they're like, I can't go out with my friends anymore because all they do is get off their nut, and you're not on the same wavelength, and you're like,
and it'd be something like you never understand. So it's like you'll always feel like the outsider, which isn't a bad thing, because I'd rather be the outsider than be the insider and do all the drugs.
Same. I can't have friends that I'm going to be honest, I can't have friends that do things that, like, morally, if they're not on the same wavelength as me, I feel like we can't be friends, because I'm quite outspoken in my judgments. I feel like you need to be on the same.
Yeah, and it puts you into such an awkward position as well, because like I've never done any drugs like that.
I've never even tried a cigarette. Do you smoke? No. That's why your skin's so good.
Oh, thank you. Yours too.
It's not at the moment. I've started this new pill. I can't talk to you about it.
What pill? Like peg pill?
Yeah. Oh my goodness me. Some days I wake up and I actually just cry, then I'm horrible. But my boyfriend's really understanding. He's like, I'm grateful that you have to do this. Like, if there was a man one, I would take it for you, because like, he's so wonderful like that. But us girls, I swear, you're lucky. Like, honestly, it's horrible. Like, I never have spots, and I'm breaking out a little bit, and I'm like, but why? All for a what? Contraception? Like, to put it frankly.
Yeah, no, like some of my girlfriends. Girls are friends.
Yeah,
all my girlfriends.
This is a love and
got one there, one there, one there. One here.
And there's another one here.
That told me horror stories about like being on like certain contraceptive things, and I'm just like,
and you can go wild. Like, you'll be wild. It's horrible.
I'd be scared.
I know. And then I went to the nurse the other day, and she was like, well, there is this one, it's called a copper coil, and it's got no hormone, but for about a year you'll have the heaviest periods, and they'll be the most painful things you'll ever have. And I'm like, about that one, probably not.
Yeah, I'll give that one a miss.
She's like, after a year it will settle. And I'm like, I wouldn't want that for a year. No. Change of friends, princess. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. From
like
drugs.
This pill. I'm like, this pill.
This pill. No to drugs. There we go. No, it's so aggressive. No to drugs.
But no, just no, hun.
Yeah.
Change your friends.
It ain't good.
No, and your boyfriend, just stay with him for a bit, like he's your best friend.
Or bring it up to your friends and see what they say.
Yeah.
If you tell your friends, look, mate, I'm uncomfortable with the amount of drugs you're taking.
Yeah. Ooh.
See what they say.
I'm not a fan.
No, I'm not a fan either.
And I don't care about people saying I'm judgmental. For that, I do judge people.
Yeah.
I'm like, but why do you do that?
Yeah, it also depends, like, as you were just saying, like, it depends on the situation. If they go out and they're like, well, I need to do this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's still a bit like crazy. But if they're like, if you're going for a little coffee date and they're like snorting something up their nose, it's just a little bit like, oh, who's
and also, why you want to go on a night out with people that you're not going to be the same wavelength. Like, I've been out and there've been people that are on drugs. We're not on the same wavelength. Like, I want to dance, they want to go to the toilet. And it's like, oh right, do you know what I mean? Like,
spend half the night in the toilet.
See you in a bit, hun.
Yeah.
And you're there like,
yeah.
You know?
But I think, like, you do need to understand and ask them why you think they are taking them. So if you can feel comfortable reaching out, instead of like cutthroat cards, we're like, get rid. Maybe bring it up to them and see how they find, because maybe they're just doing it to fit in with their friends. You just never know.
And maybe you talking to them, they might actually be like, actually, it's not right.
Yeah. The majority of people that do it, like, even when I speak to my friends that
follow.
Yeah, like, they don't actually like doing it. Like, my friends that smoke, I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, oh, I don't know, I don't really like smoking. I'm like, why are you doing it then?
It's so funny, and I do think that we're lucky in that sense. Then that I've always stayed true to myself, like how I feel. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. If I don't want to, oh my god, don't do that. What is that? Oh my god, what are you doing? I just heard that noise. Oh my god, Mark scared me earlier in the video that we filmed with him, and I thought you were just joking then, but that actually...
You're never going to trust me, I don't know, that sounded like a knock, didn't it? Was that me?
Is it a knock? Maybe is it a delivery? Can they get up here? They can't get up here.
They can't get up here, no, the new system won't let anyone in.
I love that. The new system.
Oh, that was creepy.
That was, hello?
That was sweaty bum.
Hun?
No, that wasn't me.
No, okay.
I swear to God, this place is haunted.
I love all that as well, you've even decorated the top there.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, angel.
This flat is haunted.
Lucky number. You're lying.
No, honestly.
13 is my lucky number.
Same! That's so weird.
I love you, that's so weird. So last night, I was in the room 913, and then I went to the table dinner, and I was sitting at seat number 13. They sat me there, and I was like, it's my lucky number.
Did you pay the lottery?
I never do.
Me either.
I should, we should.
13.
13, 13, 13. Can't do that, can you? How do you do that?
When my mum goes in and she like does all
that. Wow, you're such a mum.
Yeah, but how do
my mum's actually like, got the shopping, got the lottery, got you one lucky dip.
Yeah, but like how, like you just tick it and then give it in, like,
yeah.
I don't get it. I've never been able to get the lottery.
And I feel like if you get into that, when you don't do the lottery, your numbers will come up, so you have to do it every day.
I know.
So I don't want to risk it, because I guarantee the one time I don't put a quid on,
you win 20 mils.
20 mils out the window.
I do like scratch cards though.
Oh, do you? I don't do them, because I feel like it's the maximum you can win, 50p a pound.
Oh my god, like 250 mil.
250 mil. 250 min. You've got a similar laugh.
I similarly go
it's like a drain unblocking. That's what my mum says. You know the drain?
Or a very distant drill.
Okay.
Wait, how have we gone on from drugs to drills, the lottery?
Have you not a lottery yet?
Yeah, scratch cards.
Next one. Okay, I need to do scratch cards because I can win 250 million min. Okay, wait, is this the last? Okay, here. Have I got one more? I feel like I did have one more. Oh yes, here. Oh wow. Last one then, Huns. Basically, I'm having a dilemma with my friend. I've been friends with them for around 10 years now. In the beginning we were so close, but a while back she had me question her morals because she cheated on her fiance. Not once, but 6 times. And he found out and they nearly broke up. But he thinks she did it only the once. And every time I see him, I feel so guilty because I know the truth. And lately she's been quite snide with me, favourite word, snide, and picking apart everything I do and making horrible comments, which makes me upset.
Ugh.
She lets her fiance keep her and doesn't work or even try to, and I feel so conflicted because we've been friends for a long time, but I can't ever think maybe the friendship's run its course.
That's rough.
I'm sorry, hun, but I couldn't be friends with someone that's done that. If they're looking at their fiance in the eye, telling them how much are we eating that with a fork? Yeah, we are. Love you. It's going to go all through the gaps. Although it works, it's quite thick.
Very thick. Very thick petite.
Yeah. Listen, you know they give them to babies to help them put on weight when their bones aren't, when they're not growing. Yeah, for little babies. Petite, not petty. What do you call it?
Petites.
Petites. Petty tits.
Petites.
But listen, hun, no. I'm sorry, but
like, obviously, like, they're older.
yeah, and that's probably really difficult because it's like, how do you look him in the eye and like know that? But then you can't go behind your friend's back and start telling her.
But yeah, as a friend, you should not put your friend through that.
Yeah.
That is so wrong. Like, if my friend was asking me to lie, I'd be like, that is so rank.
Imagine like, I came over here and you were like, you told me you cheated on your boyfriend, right? And then I came over here, I'd feel so awkward.
Yeah.
Because I would know something and I'd see you be all over him and I'd be like, you cheated on him, you're cheating on him. No, I don't like it because my like morals, morally, I really hate cheating. Oh
my god, when we were on holiday.
Oh my god, don't tell me.
Oh my god, it's about my morals. Like we went for a full board holiday in Marbella. It was amazing, but it didn't include drinks. So we were in the bar, then went into the restaurant. Me and my sister. I took a espresso martini into the dinner, drank that, got another one. It didn't appear on the bill, and I was like, morally.
I have to tell you.
And we're talking Marbella prices. It ain't cheap.
Wow, you're very moral because I wouldn't do that.
I was like, I've got to tell them that I've got an extra espresso martini, otherwise...
Oh my god, baller. Save that money. Probably like £27.
It was, like, it was extortionate.
Marbella is expensive.
But that's my morals. I would literally be like, look, you're causing me stress and it's not even me. Like,
someone really annoyed me recently actually, because they said to me, actually it wasn't recently, it was when I worked in my old job, and he had a wife, but he actually cheated on her, and it was someone I used to work with, and I found that really hard to deal with. And I was very much openly, I said, you don't love your wife then, because if you loved your wife, you'd never want to put them through pain. Anyway, I said to him, I would never ever cheat. Now, he said to me, never say never. You cannot say that. And I genuinely believe, with certain things, I can't predict the future. Like, I don't know where I'm going to be in 20 years. I can't say that I'll never do this or never do that. But I know one thing. If you know your heart and who you are, I know I've watched cheating destroy people, destroy families. It is horrific. I would never ever do that to someone. No. And I know I'm strong enough to be like, if I don't want to be with someone, I'll just walk away from them. Yeah. Like, no matter how hard it is, I would never do that. And it really annoyed me because I was like, I know fully well who I am as a person. You don't need to tell me just because you're a cheat.
Yeah, cheating is just my number one thing.
Too.
It just like, I don't know. It's a very personal, dirty thing, I think.
Yeah.
And it, as you said earlier, like you always like to put yourself in them positions.
Yeah.
And like how that would make you feel. And I think as a friend, you shouldn't be able to put that burden on someone else. and for the snarky, snidey comments that she's giving you, she needs a little reality check because you've got something over her. So even if you're not the sort of person to be like, look, if you keep treating me like this, I'm going to tell your husband.
Yeah, I think you should have a word with her in there and say, listen, I don't agree with what you've done. Everything that I feel towards you now, I feel like I look at you in a different light. And maybe explain what you've just explained to us. Maybe you feel like your friendship has run its course, and maybe you need to say that to her and see if she's willing to make your friendship better and see if she's willing to say to you, maybe she's deeply apologetic and maybe she's lost herself a bit. I would have a chat with her. If not, then I think that you deserve better in a friend.
Yeah, and she might not even realise she's doing it, which sometimes could be worse. But I feel like if you've got a long friendship, you've got to talk.
100%.
Communication. People just don't have communication. I miss postcards.
Oh my god! And like just actually going out and playing with your friends. Now it's like on all these games and all these things. And it's like, what?
I know. Do you watch I Miss Leia?
I love I Miss Leia too.
Yeah, like last night. I think it was the episode before last night. I can't remember. But they were just like, oh yeah, if I'm like at home, I just sit on my phone like at the pub with all my friends. I'm like, no, talk to them.
Yeah, talk. It's so scary now. Like, as well, going back to cheating thing with this generation, my mum, my little brother, like, he loves watching like Joey Essex and Gemma Collins because their accent, he's like, I love it. Like, he laughs at it. Anyway, so we were on this YouTube thing and it was Joey Essex talking on this morning, and my mum was sat there and Hugo was sat there, and my mum went, oh my god, Joey Essex has never cheated on a girlfriend. And I said, Mum, the fact that you sound surprised is quite worrying. Cheating should just not be a thing. But now I feel like it's such a standard. If you're not a cheat, you're like, well done you. It's really sad. So I feel like back in the day, everyone stayed together for 60 years.
I know.
And now it's like,
sometimes like
you'll meet someone old-fashioned, I think. You will. You'll meet someone that matches that with you.
Yeah, and that we can get old together.
Yeah, you will. And you just stay together.
Yeah.
I think just have a word with her, hun. Don't you?
Yeah. Just be honest.
Yeah.
Just be like forthcoming in what your problems are. You matter as well as what she's going through. And just like make it obvious.
Oh my god, I love Mark. Please go and subscribe to him. I mean, everyone who's already subscribed to me has already subscribed to Mark. But if you don't know Mark, then you already just need to know him. Like, he is amazing. Like, actually amazing. Actually, I feel like I didn't say anything at the beginning, so I'm just going to go on about him. He is so amazing. Honestly, he's so warm, friendly, loving, a bit nutty like me.
Thank you.
Honestly, you're such a gentle soul as well. Do you know what? We were talking earlier about like friends and stuff like that, and I think that you are the friend that everyone needs. Like, I always believe that you can't find friends that back you that much. And I feel like you back someone, wouldn't you? Yeah, I rate that so highly. Everyone will just love Mark forever.
Oh no, we get a mo.
Please. Oh my god, me too, I love crying. Okay, well, definitely go subscribe. We also did another video on Mark's channel, which is amazing. It's a little, I was about to say crack bang. What do we, snack bang?
A snack boom.
Snack boom.
Bang.
Boom bang, whatever it is. Boom bang bang bang.
Oh, what's that film? Walla Walla Bing Bang.
Bing bang, ting.
Walla Walla Bing Bang. Oh, Rugrats in Paris.
Is it that from that?
I think so. Rugrats.
Rugrats. I used to be able to play it on the piano. Okay, bye. I love you so much.
Bye.
I love you. I love you.
Love you.
Bye. Oh my
Thank
god, that
you.
was so cute.
I love that.
Oh my god, I loved it. Stop. You're an angel.
I think it's so much food.